Sunrise, Kubu Island, our calm before the storm. We'd heard many horror stories of the route south from fellow travellers, but decided to throw caution to the wind and head south. Our worst day of driving was about to start. Today being a rest day for us, we had enough time on our hands to enjoy everything this magical place has to offer. The scenery, the animals, and the breathtaking views like this.
So this is the Savuti Baobab forest. We stopped in at a little lunch break. Incredible, right? Not many people come here, don't know why. Maybe just don't know about it, it's not really on the maps. How cool is that? Dad to feed him.
Typical of the southern yellow-billed hornbill, here you can see their unique way of nesting. Females will barricade themselves and their chicks in natural cavities in trees like this, blocking the entrance off with their droppings, food remains and mud. The male will then feed both the female and the chicks until they are ready to leave the nest. During this time, the female sheds and regrows her flight and tail feathers. Due to an anthrax outbreak in the mid-2000s, elephant remains like this are seen quite frequently in the Greater Chobe National Park. It's quite something to see how large they are close up. Sometimes pictures tell a completely different story. Here's some of the snaps that we took throughout the day. After a jam-packed day like we've had, sometimes a power nap is all you need. With our time at Savuti having drawn to an end, heading to another exciting destination the following day, what lay ahead of us, only time will tell.
Having a bit of a laugh at the moment. We've both entered coordinates for the next camp into our Garmins. Same format, everything. Mine says we'll get there in 93 k's, and the other Garmin says we're going to be there in about 40 k's. So which is it? We have no idea, because 50 k's is a really big difference. But one way or another, I guess we'll find the camp eventually.
As if they actually wanted us to leave, we kept running into bull elephants in must. It was almost like they were telling us to get out of here.
Okay, so I'm not following Barry because on his Garmin we're about 8 k's away from the camp. On my Garmin we're 62 k's away from the camp. So it's a massive difference. So just to see if his is right, we're going to follow his first, and then if mine's right, we'll follow mine. I'm willing to bet though mine's probably the right one. Barry's Garmin took us to no man's land, like no man on that land whatsoever. So we're now going to follow mine. It's 54 k's more, and we'll see if we eventually get there.
So back on the main transit road we went, only to find out some 2.5 hours later, both Garmins were in fact wrong. Actually, let me take that back. My Garmin was wrong, Barry's was right. The thought of bush camping here had actually crossed our minds, but after pulling out the maps, the laptops, and re-evaluating the coordinates, we finally decided to head to the camp.
We have followed coordinates to literally the middle of nowhere in the Okavango Delta. We now have to backtrack 53 kilometers and almost, it's going to be 2.5 hour, holy shit, it's 2.5 hour drive for 53 k's. So after an epic day of traveling, when I say epic I mean leaving Savuti at 8 o'clock this morning, actually like driving out the gate and finally deciding we're on our way, we now sit here, Tshaa Riverside Camp. Very awesome. The time, however, is 5:30. We've maybe been here 5 minutes. Anyway, so after initially a 2-hour drive into the middle of nowhere, which actually would have been cool to camp as well, but not as nice as this, we turned off the main road, and that's where the fun started. Here's some of that fun.
For anyone coming to Tshaa Riverside Camp, that is the signboard. See where it says Tshaa Riverside Camp? Right, that's because it doesn't. Anyway, going back to what's happening here, I think I've just lost my slops. No, I found them. I think Barry's last option on here is to sign my strap. Because there is that option.
Never.
All this taking place under the ever watchful eye of a large elephant bull. Just over an hour and a bit of digging, Barry eventually conceded and decided to sign the strap.
That took about an hour to dig Barry's car out. Eventually he gave up, and they let me tow him, which means he has to sign the infamous My Life in Africa strap, which is great. It's just acquiring signatures. The more trips we do, the more signatures it takes. So I don't know who's next, but I fear it might be me. Not gonna lie, that mud is soft. Strap at the ready. Remember, it's only one toe, one sign, eh? Let's see how he fares. You guys can't see it from here, but I'm telling you that mud is also thick. I think he's going a little bit too slowly. Please tell me you're not stuck.
Not yet.
I think he's stuck again.
Barry, thoughts?
I'm not happy.
So we were coming down this road over here. It's not all that terrible, except on the left. On the left there's this really big hole. It's called the Prada hole. No, he's able to reverse, so it's all good so far. But he's not coming forward. Oh no, oh, almost. It's possible, it's possible. Where's he going? Oh shit. Okay, now he's stuck. Two signatures later on the strap, and our final recovery of the day, we were eventually able to make our way to camp, have a beer, and relax.